Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel. First off, I apologize if you can hear my dryer in the back. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I am washing my bedding. And usually I don't do laundry on Sundays, but here we are today doing this on a Sunday. So my apologies if you can hear that in the background. But guys, today I will be doing my weekly whip and chat video. If you don't know what whip and chat videos are, I basically work on my current work in progress, which today is Borealis by Diamond Art Club and Dragons and Beasties. Listen, I have 2 more rows after this row is done. I want to focus on this project and try to finish it before the end of October. Do I think this is going to happen? I haven't decided, but I really want to kit up a Christmas painting, so we're going to make it happen. So I'll be working on this painting. Feel free to work alongside me while I'm chatting, pull out whatever you're working on. I always, honestly, it's usually what I do. I will usually use it as a podcast, these videos as podcasts, to just kind of listen while I'm working or getting stuff done around the house. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoy this whip and chat video, and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, so let's talk about accessories real quick. Oh my gosh, I've talked today, but like it's been a bit since I've just like had a conversation with anybody really, so like brain and mouth don't know how to move together. As for my accessories, I am just using the tray that matches so well with this canvas, in my opinion. This is the Firefly Inferno Nano Drills and Chills 2025 tray. Absolutely beautiful. My true favorite diamond painting tray. Okay, you guys, if you did not watch my vlog video, then you did not see this pen. But I got a new Donna Bass pen. Look at her. Also, now it's focusing. Listen, when I was trying to do it on the vlog, this part right here is so sparkly. It had a really hard time focusing in on the pen itself, but look how beautiful this pen is. It's actually so insanely gorgeous. So it is gonna be my new favorite. It's fine. It's actually a little bit thicker than I was anticipating. Here is the other pen, this is the one I usually use. This is the newer one and the older one. It's a little bit thicker than I was anticipating, but I've been really enjoying using it, so I'm gonna use this. I have glue dots in my single placer and Randa's Crafty Corner putty in my multi-placer. I don't think I have to replace this quite yet, but we will if I need to. I think it's still okay for a little bit. And then, oh no. Okay, you guys wanna know a funny story about this pair of tweezers? This pair of tweezers is literally bent to the core. Like they are like pointing outwards. This is a bad pair of tweezers, right? Because I use them to death. But Diamond Art Club doesn't put pink tweezers. Well, they don't put tweezers at all in their diamond paintings anymore, but let alone the pink ones. I don't remember if I have another pair of these. So these are staying with me for sentimental purposes until I can get myself another pair. I really do think I have another pair. I just need to find it. But that was very besides the point. The cover minder was just sticking to the tweezer and it made me think of it. Anyways, the cover minder I'm using is this one right here. I don't know where this is from, but I did get it from a friend. So this matches perfectly with the canvas too. I have been using this for this canvas, but let me go ahead and get this section cover minded back. I made up a word. Anyways, I started this section earlier today and maybe I'll be able to finish it while we chat. I'm not sure if I will, but anyways, let's hop into it. What color do I want to use? I know what color I want to use. I want to use this beautiful purple. Hi guys, I hope everyone has had a really fabulous weekend. It's currently Sunday, October 19th. Can you guys believe we're almost 20 days into the month of October? I don't believe for 2 seconds that November is like a couple weeks away. That's crazy to me. I can't believe how quickly Halloween is coming up, honestly, but I'm actually really excited for like the holiday season this year. I don't know. I feel like it's something I kind of normally dread because like I associate the holiday season with you know, it getting darker earlier because I mean you hit November. I don't know when daylight savings is this year, but you know, the sun starts to set at like 4:30 and there is nothing more depressing than the sun setting at 4:30 in the afternoon. But honestly, okay, here's my potential unpopular opinion. So I diamond paint at my desk and there's a big window right in front of me, okay? I actually really hate diamond painting during the like really bright daytimes. Like if it's really bright and sunny, I don't like it because the sun will shine in through the window and actually make it way harder for me to diamond paint. I don't know, and it also kind of just like hurts my eyes. It's not, I don't love it. So I actually kind of prefer diamond painting when it's dark outside, because then my shades are down. The only light I have is from my overhead light. I don't really know if that's like a weird, like unpopular opinion thing, because like I'm sure a lot of people would love to have like the sunlight shining through. I don't know, I don't always love having that, but that's not to say I don't like the sun or anything. I definitely don't want the sun to set at 4:30. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of what I associate like going into the holiday time with. But I don't know, I'm kind of excited this year. Listen, maybe I should go all out and decorate for like Christmas, even though I'm Jewish and don't celebrate Christmas. I feel like it's still fun to decorate. Should I do a whole vlog of going like a holiday shopping? It'd be really fun. Maybe go to like a TJ Maxx or something. Actually, it's not TJ Maxx near my house. What is near my house? I think I used to have a TJ Maxx, but I don't know where it is. I don't even know what I have right by me. What is it? Does it really matter? No. One of those like home goods stores. But anyways, very off topic right off the bat. I hope everyone has had a great weekend. Mine was good. It wasn't that busy, which, you know, a lot of my weekends I feel like lately have been busy. So it was really nice to kind of just have like a breather of a weekend. But I still did some stuff. So let's chat about it a little bit. On Friday, I worked. Oh, you guys. Friday was an interesting day at work, to say the least. I mentioned it a little bit in my vlog, but if you didn't catch the vlog, I'll just give the brief story here. I mean, granted, I guess I gave the brief story on Friday too, but basically on Thursday, one of the tasks in my job is to take away access for, or like submit tickets, I guess, for a very specific application that the sales reps use at the company I work for, or work at. And so I did that Thursday. I think it was Thursday. And then Friday morning, I try logging into work. I'm logged into work, and I try opening said application, and I can't open it. I think what ended up happening was that because I submitted that ticket request, the people that actually take away the access didn't quite read the request 100%, and took away my access instead of the person I was requesting it for. And so it took about 2.5 hours out of my 4.5 hour workday, because I work half day Fridays, to get me back up and running. Which was like a little bit stressful, but like honestly, luckily it wasn't too busy on Friday. From that perspective, it could have been so much busier and just like so much more hectic. But honestly, like maybe people weren't working, I don't know, but it really was not that busy. I was thrilled about that aspect because it made me feel like I wasn't like just missing out on everything. So, but all is good. I got my access after about 2.5 hours. I think I finally got it back around 10. And I start work at 7:30. Yeah, so it took about 2.5 hours to get my access back. But hey, it's back, and as long as I log in tomorrow and it's there, that'll be good. Otherwise, you know, you guys will know. So that's what happened Friday. That was my work story of the day. I don't think. Did I edit the vlog Thursday at all? I don't remember. I know I did some of the editing on Friday. I've gotten a lot more lazy with editing my vlogs like Thursday. It really is ideal to edit it Thursday. But honestly, Friday afternoon, because I have off of work, it kind of works out nicely. No, I didn't edit any of it Thursday. It does work out really nicely to have Friday afternoons to edit because I don't have to worry about it Thursday night. So I did a little bit of editing. I got a grocery order pickup, which is good. Honestly, if you don't work Friday afternoons, that is the time to get groceries. I, for a very long time, was doing my grocery pickup at, on Sunday mornings, which is a lot busier, obviously, than a Friday afternoon. And I'm lucky that I only work half day Fridays, so yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I could just go into the grocery store and get my groceries, but I will say that, like, if you're, you know, trying to, like, budget a little bit more, that's not necessarily the reason why I do it, but, like, or if you're trying to, like, eat healthy and not, like, impulse buy stuff, I do recommend doing, like, a grocery pickup order because you can, like, order the stuff through an app. My local grocery store is like a Kroger off-brand other store, if that makes sense. And so there's like an app and you can just like easily browse through things and grab things without like super impulsively buying stuff. So that, you know, from that perspective, it makes it kind of nice. But yeah, I did that on Friday, and then I ended up going by my parents' house for a bit and got Zeus from daycare. I think this was the first time I saw him since the other dog Dexter left my parents' house. My parents dropped Dexter off by somebody else to finish his stay with someone else on Thursday night. So it was really nice seeing Zeus, and just Zeus. Zeus, definitely, he was such a good boy when Dexter was over, but I just know that Zeus really likes his space, and like he's tolerant of other dogs in his space, but like he definitely prefers to like not have other dogs in his space, but he was a good boy. So I hung out with him for a bit, and then I actually grabbed some pizza because my parents on Thursday night, after they went and dropped Dexter off, they went and stopped and got pizza at this really good local place, and it was very delicious. So my parents had gotten me some pizza, and it was basically a buy one get one free kind of night. So they got one sausage and one pepperoni pizza, and I don't think they're big pepperoni fans, but I'm not a sausage fan. So they just basically gave me the entire pepperoni, which I have been eating all throughout the weekend. And has been very delicious, and actually really good pizza. So it was kind of Friday. Nothing too crazy. It was kind of relaxing, and I really don't remember what I did after I got home Friday. But that was Friday. Saturday, which was yesterday, I stayed home most of the day. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I ended up going by my parents at all yesterday. No, that's not true. I went for dinner, but I didn't go for lunch. The reason I didn't go for lunch is because there was a like local race that was going on that went kind of right through my parents and my like houses. So like on the drive to my parents, like they had set up like huge like yield for pedestrian signs, like this, I don't know if it's like, it was like a bike walk run race thing. I don't really know what it was, a 5K maybe, 5 and a 10K. Again, I really don't know. But I didn't want to like risk having to drive through that because I'm already an anxious driver, but like I'm not about to mix in like, you know, having a bunch of pedestrians around purposely. So because I knew that was going on, I just didn't go over there yesterday for lunch, which honestly, by the time lunchtime rolled around, I actually think it was done because I think it started at like 9, but did not go over there for lunch. I stayed home. I started and mostly finished my Cuddly Stitch framables. So if you guys don't know, I received as a sneak peek last week the Cuddly Stitch framables. It's really, really cute. The video's up on my channel if you're interested. And I started it yesterday, and I was short 2 drills on one of these special like jumbo drills. And so I contacted customer support, and they got back to me like right away, and I guess they are out of stock of those drills right now, so they had to order more from the factory, I believe. So I'm not entirely sure when I'll get those in, but hopefully soon-ish, so that way I can finish off that project. I'm gonna show the vlog this week, but honestly, I was kind of considering. So the project's interesting because it has 4 special drills in it. They're all like iridescents. One of them is a blue. That doesn't mean anything. Then there's 3 greens. They're all in the same DMC code, and they just are varying sizes. So like one of them's really like normal sized, one gets a little bit bigger, then one's jumbo. So the one that I was shorted on was the jumbo, and I was considering, because I do have extras of the second biggest size, I was just debating like just putting the second biggest size in that spot instead. It looks a little stupid. I tested it yesterday, and I'm like, I don't really love how this looks, but also like no one's gonna really notice, and it's better than like waiting. I don't know. Plus I mean, I'm also just like hard on myself because I'm like, okay, so now do I consider this a yesterday start and finish, or do I say I finished it when I get those extra drills? See, I'm being really like dramatic about it because no one would be overthinking it this much. But like, what would you guys do? Let me know in the comments, because my brain wants to be like, well, you haven't finished it yet, so like technically the finish won't be until you actually finish it. but I don't have the drills yet, and it's literally 2 drills. They just happen to be jumbo. So, I don't know, listen, if anyone else happened to buy that Framables and they actually worked on it and they have any extras of that, I think it was the number 3, feel free to hit me up. I'll be more than happy to take those 2 off of your hands. If I don't get these in the near future, but, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll end up trying just putting something else there instead. It's not like it's gonna look that different. It'll look fine however I do it. Or I should just practice patience and wait for the drills to come in. But you guys get it, right? You guys get it. And it's not just like a normal extra drill or special drill that like I might have in my collection otherwise, but now it's just like a jumbo drill. I've never worked with these jumbo drills before, but that's okay. It's really not a big deal. I'm just an overthinker at my core. So, but I did that yesterday. That was a ton of fun. While I was working on that, actually, I got back into a YouTuber that I would watch pretty consistently during like COVID times, and her YouTube name is Hannah Alonso, and you may have heard of her before. More recently, she did this like influencer insanity series that kind of really took off, and like I think that's honestly what's getting the most traction to her channel. But that's not initially what I watched her for. That's a more recent thing. But I used to watch her anti-MLM videos, and I do fully know that this is a very like hot topic, and it's totally fine if you disagree with my take on this. But I do really enjoy anti-MLM videos or anti-multi-level marketing. I find it really intriguing, and I don't know, I really enjoy like the deep dives behind all of the MLM companies and just kind of like their tactics for getting people to like join, and I don't know, I find it really, really, really intriguing. There was definitely a point in my life that I was watching those videos like pretty consistently, by not just her, but like other creators. But yeah, I remembered her channel the other day and I was like, oh, you know what, I should go back and maybe like revisit some of those other videos, and I decided to start back at the beginning of her channel. And basically all she has up on her channel are her anti-MLM videos, and then of course like her influencer insanity series. So if you're looking for a new like diamond painting background noise kind of channel, I think she's a really good one. And especially if you don't really know much about MLMs in general, or they intrigue you, I recommend watching, because again, it's very interesting. So I kind of got back on that kick yesterday as well. I watched a few of her videos. Let's see. Oh, last night, you guys. This was so fun. Last night, Sabrina Carpenter hosted and performed on SNL last night, or Saturday Night Live. That was so fun. Okay, so I turn on the TV at like 10:30 and I'm like, I'm ready for SNL. I'm so excited to watch Sabrina Carpenter. I love her. She's like one of my like people hyperfixations right now. If you guys don't know, if you're new here, if you're not new here, this is not news to you. But I have been like obsessed with her album, Man's Best Friend. I have a whole playlist now with Man's Best Friend and The Life of a Showgirl, and those are my songs that I listen to all the time. But I turn on NBC because that's where SNL is, right at 10:30, and the news was on. It was the weather. And I'm sitting here like, why is the weather playing at 10:30 when SNL is supposed to be on and I'm supposed to see Sabrina Carpenter? And so I Googled it and I'm like, why is my TV not showing me SNL? And then I saw the SNL like Twitter page, and they said, hey, like this show is going to be delayed a little bit tonight. It'll start at 10:42. And I was like, oh, thank God. Okay, perfect. Because I definitely did not want to miss Sabrina Carpenter on SNL. She is so talented, and I kind of like forget from time to time that she's a whole actress, right? Like she was on TV shows before she started singing. Like she's so insanely talented. It's crazy. So that was really a ton of fun, and unfortunately I did not catch the entire thing. I watched probably like 45 minutes of it, so probably about half. because I went to bed early intentionally last night, because today I ended up getting up early, which I'll talk about in a minute, but yeah, I just thought the skits were so funny, and I am definitely, like, not really an SNL girly. It's just not something I, like, really ever got into. There's only 1-8. Okay. Yeah, just never something I got into, but I had heard, I don't even know where I heard it, like maybe I saw it on the Sabrina Carpenter app. There's an app. There's also a Taylor Swift app. I think the Taylor Swift one's called Swift Alert, and it's really fun. You can like play games on it. It's a lot of fun. And then there's the Sabrina Carpenter version that I had downloaded as well, because you can, very similarly, when the Taylor Swift concerts were a thing, you could play the game Swift Alert or Mastermind. I think Mastermind was the name of the game. And you basically guessed what outfits Taylor was going to wear during her concerts. And the same creators, I'm pretty sure, of Swift Alert, yeah, I think I'm not mixing up the two. The same creators they created a Sabrina Carpenter app for the same thing, basically. And Sabrina Carpenter concerts are still a thing. So if you're interested in getting the app, it's a ton of fun. But I think that's where I saw that she was going to be on SNL. And yeah, the skits were so funny. They were so funny. And I saw the live performance of Man-Child. Amazing, incredible. Again, she's so insanely talented. I turned off the TV right after she performed Man-Child, and I'm almost certain directly after that she did a live performance of Nobody's Son, and I'm so mad I missed that. At least I caught it on TikTok. But like, Nobody's Son is one of the best on the album for sure. Seriously, if you have not listened to Man's Best Friend, it's so good. It's so catchy. Songs of the summer for sure, even though we're in fall now. But really, truly, just a ton of fun, and I'm really glad I was able to catch that last night. I do not watch SNL, but I had to for my girls, so I did that. Today is Sunday. I ended up getting up pretty early, like 7:20, which is early, to go to the casino with my parents. My parents decided that they wanted to go to the casino. I decided to join them, and they wanted to go get breakfast there at our specific casino. I imagine a lot of them actually do this, but there are like rewards play money you can get and food credit you can get. And I don't know, for whatever reason, for the month of no, we're not in November. For the month of October, I have $10 of food credit to spend every single week. And my parents also have 10. My dad has 5. I'm not really sure why he has 5 and my mom and I have 10. Probably because we're cooler. But we are able to go to like any of the restaurants within the casino and spend the money. So we went to breakfast at one of the like, oh, my laundry's done. One of the cafes in the casino, and I got a, it was really good. I got a breakfast sandwich, which was basically like scrambled eggs, bacon, and cheddar cheese on a croissant with a side of hash browns. Those were good. Those were really, really, really good. And so yeah, that's the whole reason why we went like early, and why I went to bed early is because we went for breakfast at the casino. And I think my parents just didn't want it to get like too busy, because it's the part of the casino that this like specific breakfast place is attached to, I think is like attached to the hotel. So like a lot of people that are there for actually staying overnight probably go there for breakfast. So we wanted to beat any sort of Sunday morning crowd, which it wasn't too busy when we went. So I guess that was the point. So we did that. And then we ended up gambling for a couple of hours. I ended up down a little bit, but like not down a ton. So that was a ton of fun. Always enjoy going. I haven't been to the casino or a casino in about a month. And I feel like I was going weekly there for a while. So listen, don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. I know it was a ton of fun going and just hanging out there for a bit. And then I came home and chatted with Natalie, Diet Coke and Diamonds. If you guys do not know her, my bestie. We have decided, and I am still gonna talk about this in the vlog, but I realized I could totally talk about it here too, that Natalie and I are going to start a monthly book club. So basically what this means is that we will have polls up on both of our community tabs. It's going to be the same poll on both. It's just so it reaches more people. But we're going to have polls go up on both of our community tabs, and it's going to be, hey, pick the book for, in this case, November. And keep your eyes peeled because we should have that poll up here in the next day or two if it's not already up. I don't think it'll be up by now, but I guess you never know. So we're gonna have a poll go up, and whatever book wins, we'll make sure it's, announced in multiple ways. And then we're gonna basically go live together on each other's channels every other month. Sometimes we'll have fun guests too. If they want to, join us, other creators and stuff. But yeah, and it's just gonna be a fun place for us to like talk about the book and just chat and kind of do like a monthly live stream and get to hang out with everybody. So, I mean, I hope you participate if you want to, but again, obviously no pressure. But it'll be free and super duper fun, and it'll be every other month on my channel, but it is every month because it's going to be bi-monthly on hers, bi-monthly on mine. So I'm really excited about it, and I really don't know what our first book is going to be, but I'm wanting it maybe to be something like thrillery because we're going into November, and that'll be November. And November feels kind of that to me. Ooh, or we could do like a cozy fantasy. I need to text Natalie, but there should be a poll up soon on our community tabs. I'll leave Natalie's channel linked down below. If you're not already subscribed to her, you totally should if you're not already. But yeah, I wanted to make mention of the book club in case you're interested. I got some cleaning done today, which was really solid. I feel like I've been really off my like bi-weekly cleaning game. For a very long time there, was very consistent about like, okay, bi-weekly, doing these specific things, doing this. I don't know what happened. I think I just got really busy, and so that kind of fell off, and I was just kind of doing things whenever I wanted and, whatever. But today I was really, really good and got some cleaning done, and I feel a lot better about the state of my apartment right now. So that was really good. Did that today, and yeah, I guess I'm just kind of here now. So it's just been one of those weekends, kind of busy, kind of not. But plans-wise for this week, Thursday, I am going into the office for work, so that'll be a long day, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I have that going on Thursday, and then actually also starting on Thursday, I'm cat sitting. So the friend who I cat sat for, it's my best friend's parents. I am cat sitting for them again because they're going out of town this upcoming weekend starting Thursday. So right after work on Thursday, actually, I need to head over and feed the cats, which is no big deal. I just obviously cannot forget. I'm not going to forget. But definitely out of my routine to go from the office to their house instead of my own. But no, it'll be fun. I really love those cats, and they're so sweet. So I'm doing that this weekend. So not like a super crazy busy week. But whenever I go into the office, I feel like it throws off my entire mojo of the week, which sounds very dramatic, but, yeah, okay, so before I get into diamond painting stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and just, turn off the camera, turn it back on, because we're reaching the half-hour point, so I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, so diamond painting wise this week, okay, listen, I feel like you guys are going to be proud of me, okay? So you guys remember, if you watched my vlog, at the very end of the vlog, I said, okay, listen, here's what I'm doing this weekend. I am buying the Rosy Scribbles because it's so cute, and I'm getting the Image World landscape that released a couple of weeks ago. What was the name of that one? Cafe with a View? Is that the name? I think I might be mixing that up with something else. But I was like, I'm gonna buy those two because I want to. And come Saturday morning, yesterday, I was texting Natalie, and she was like, girl, don't buy the Rosy Scribbles. Don't do it. You don't need it. Because I told her to keep me accountable because, listen, it's the holiday. We're approaching the holiday time. We're almost into November, which means we're almost into, like, Christmas gift season, Black Friday, Cyber Monday season, just in general, more shopping season. And at first I was very hesitant. I was like, no, Natalie, I'm gonna buy it. Thank you so much for your input though. She's like, girl, you asked me to keep you accountable. And I'm like, you're right, I totally did. And long story short, I did not purchase this weekend. I was really good, and I wishlisted the Rosy Scribbles, which, by the way, is still in stock from what I understand. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I know, oh no, that was so many drills that just like flopped into here. Listen, I know that's not like a huge accomplishment, but like I am proud about the fact that I was maybe gonna buy it, or I was gonna buy it, and then I didn't, decided against it. So yay, thank you, Natalie, for keeping me accountable. That will definitely not happen every week, but it does feel good to make a decision like that. A responsible adult decision. Side eye. So anyways, yes, I didn't end up buying, but of course I wishlisted the Rosy Scribbles. That one is really pretty. See, part of me feels like it would have almost been like different in terms of like having it be a must-have if it had like things going on in the background. Like, it's a really detailed painting, but I love the diamond paintings that have stuff going on in it, and this wasn't one of them. But again, I really like Rosy Scribbles, so I feel like if I see it go low stock, I might end up grabbing it. It really kind of just depends on timing of things, but as of now, it's not low stock. So I say that and I'm probably getting an email right now saying it's low stock. Probably not, but you know. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that, but I want to know in the comments if you guys grabbed anything this weekend or if it was a good breather for your wallet. I definitely want to know. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course. I wanted to remind you guys, if you guys did not see my community tab post, I guess tonight over on Kara, or the Principal Painter's YouTube channel, over on her live stream that takes place every single Monday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, me and a couple other ladies, so Kara, of course, from the Principal Painter, Courtney from Diamonds Art Girl's best friend, and one of Ashley Messy Girl Crafts channel members, we are hosting a virtual little baby shower for Ashley, and I of course want you guys all to be there. So if you guys have no plans tonight, then definitely tune in. I will leave Carol's channel listed down below. Again, if I forget, just feel free to let me know. I forget a lot of things a lot of times. But yeah, that is happening tonight. Again, tonight as in the day I'm uploading this video. But that should be a ton of fun, and I am very excited to get to celebrate Ashley and Eric and baby Eli. So that'll be a ton of fun. So definitely feel free to show up if you're free. Otherwise, the replay will be available on Kara's channel if you cannot make it. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. And plus, honestly, getting the mini DP Madness ladies back together is always a fun time. So that'll be really nice. So that's going on tonight. So weird to say tonight. I confuse myself. I guess that's kind of it. Videos this week. We have going on video-wise this week. I really I need to get up my Drills and Chills stash video, because I've been saying it for literal weeks at this point that I was going to get this video up, and I never have. And now we are approaching Halloween, and we are reaching the point that we have to get this video up, or we have to wait till next year. And I don't want to wait till next year. So that video, my thought on that video is probably going to be Thursday, okay? I'm thinking Thursday. Because Tuesday or Wednesday, I am thinking, and I didn't tell you guys I did this. My bad. I really did not mean to forget. But you guys know how I was working on my Christmas Paint Gem mini set. Well, if you guys don't know, I was working on that for over a year. And I had like 4 left. I was using those actually to turn into Christmas cards, which this year I actually really do want to do a video on how I did that, because I feel like people will really enjoy something like that. And actually I should really make it an effort to get that up at the beginning of November, because then it's gonna be, you know, Christmas season. So yeah, probably should do that. And let me know in the comments if that's something you want to see. I literally took like the Paint Gem mini Christmas thing and like, I'm trying to remember exactly how I did it. I'm gonna have to test one out again, but I'm pretty sure I literally like either glue sticked or like taped a piece of like cardstock onto the back of the Paint Gem mini or something like that. Punched a hole in the top and put a ribbon through it. Super duper cute, and you can make it into holiday cards. I wonder if my parents still have theirs. I can show. Otherwise, I actually think my brother still has his, because it's hanging up in his cubicle at work. I might ask him if I can steal it back and then give it back to him. So I can show it off as an example. He's gonna be like, why do you want to steal back my Christmas card? Heck no. maybe he'll let me. But I did end up finally finishing that paint gem set, which is amazing because I literally for the longest time had like 4 left. I was just really bad at like finishing it. So right now I don't really have any minis kitted up, except for my months of the year mini dazzle, of course. That's my year-long project. I can't believe we only have 2 months left of that. That's crazy, but I am excited for that one to be over. That's been a ton of fun to do. But yeah, I think those are gonna be my videos this week. Nothing too crazy, and then obviously the vlog this week, but at some point, I'm just not gonna diamond paint anymore. I don't have much else to say, but at some point, I really need to do a major catch-up on filming the Disney mystery flip-throughs. I got behind. I have a huge pile on my floor of some mystery coloring books I haven't flipped yet, and I really need to flip those because I don't want to let those pile up, and I do like flipping them on the channel. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, so someone convince me in the comments below that I need to do that video. Let me know if you guys want to see that, but I don't even know what books I haven't flipped yet. I'm gonna have to take a closer look, but anyways, you guys, that is it for this video today. Thank you for dealing with my rambles today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments, what were you guys working on while I chatted? I love seeing what you guys have been working on, and if you made it all the way to the end, I mean, we were kind of just working on, like, that's a dragon tail? Yeah, we were. Did anyone watch Dragon Tales? I did. I'm sorry, that didn't make, I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, but like, it just reminded me of Dragon Tales. Let me know, what you worked on, and I don't know what emoji to use. I guess a diamond emoji, because of this. I really don't know. Leave me a diamond emoji, and thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!